Most companies fight to survive. Amazon built a machine that gets stronger every time someone shops. In 1994, Jeff Bezos started with books. Today, a $2.3 trillion empire. And it all comes down to one business strategy almost nobody fully understands. Here's the thing. This isn't luck. Amazon cracked the code on growth, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let me show you exactly how they did it. We're talking about the Flywheel, the self-reinforcing engine that made Amazon untouchable. Lower prices brought more customers. More customers brought more sellers. More sellers lowered costs further. The wheel never stops spinning. This is business strategy at its absolute peak. And here's the wild part. Bezos sketched this entire model on a napkin in 2001, during the dot-com crash. While every other tech company was collapsing, Amazon was drawing their future. That napkin became a $630 billion annual revenue machine. Let's break down every piece, starting with the hook that started it all. Bezos had one rule: start with the customer, work backward. Every decision, every product, every hire, filtered through that lens. That's not a slogan. That's strategic management in its purest form. And it separated Amazon from every competitor. While rivals focused on beating each other, Amazon focused on serving customers better. That asymmetry is why Amazon won. Now here's where it gets interesting. Amazon built AWS, Amazon Web Services, not for customers, but for themselves. They needed cloud infrastructure. Then they realized every company needs this. So they sold the infrastructure they built for themselves. In 2024, AWS generated $39.8 billion in operating income alone. That's 58% of Amazon's total profit, from a division that started as an internal tool. That's a business lesson every entrepreneur needs to hear. You build for yourself, then you sell what you built. Amazon Prime is the next masterstroke. Pay $139 a year. Get free shipping, streaming, music, reading. The more you use it, the more you stay. Over 200 million members worldwide. That's not a subscription. That's a loyalty trap, and customers love it. Prime members spend 2.4 times more than non-members. Think about that. The fee they charge you actually makes you spend more. Now let's talk acquisitions, because Amazon's mergers and acquisitions strategy is surgical. $13.7 billion for Whole Foods in 2017. Instant access to 500 physical stores and grocery data. $8.5 billion for MGM in 2022. 4,000 films, 17,000 TV episodes. James Bond now lives inside Prime Video. These aren't random bets. Every acquisition feeds the flywheel. More data, more customers, more reasons to stay inside Amazon's ecosystem. Here's what most people miss about Amazon's business growth strategy. They think long-term when everyone else thinks quarterly. Bezos called it day one thinking. Day two, stasis, irrelevance, death. Always stay day one. That philosophy meant Amazon kept reinvesting profits instead of cashing out. Wall Street hated it for years. Then they understood it. Amazon's advertising business crossed $56 billion in 2024. People forget Amazon is now the third largest ad platform in the world, behind only Google and Meta. They own the moment of purchase. That's the most valuable advertising real estate on earth. And here's the operational genius nobody talks about. Amazon has over 1,000 warehouses globally. They use robots, AI, and machine learning to get packages to your door in hours. Same-day delivery in over 90 metro areas. That's not logistics. That's a moat. The cost to replicate Amazon's infrastructure? Hundreds of billions. That's why no retailer can truly compete. Walmart tries. Target tries. But they're playing catch-up on a track Amazon built. Now let's talk about what the average business owner can steal from Amazon. Rule 1. Obsess over your customer, not your competitor. Rule 2. Build systems that compound, actions that reinforce each other over time. Rule 3. Think in years, not quarters. Rule 4. Use data to make every decision. These are the business tips that separate great companies from dead ones. Amazon didn't win because they were the smartest. They won because they built a flywheel, and they never let it stop spinning. And every acquisition, every product, every feature, it feeds that wheel. That's the real secret. So, what's your takeaway? Amazon didn't stumble into dominance. They engineered it. A napkin sketch in 2001 became the blueprint for a $2.3 trillion company. The flywheel is real. The strategy is learnable. And now you know it. If this video gave you a new way of seeing business, hit subscribe. I break down the world's biggest companies every week. And if you want to go even deeper, my next video covers how Apple uses a completely different strategy and still wins.